Good morning, guys. It's Friday morning. Wow, it's early. So we are 1 week in, doing really, really well. I am so dying to get on that stupid scale, guys, but I'm not doing it. But I already can feel it and see it in just very subtle ways that the 5-in-1 is working. The only glitch I'm having is that stinking pain is back, like my joints. What the frig? I made myself, since it's so early, a cup of coffee, and in it I have 1 tablespoon of sugar-free creamer, which I was trying to stay away from coffee, but I need some today. So whatever, 1 cup of coffee, 1 tablespoon of creamer for my condiment, and like not even a squirt of stevia went in there too. Slowly running out of fuelings. So I inevitably am gonna have to order some, like the bars for sure. I've just been really busy this week. There's a lot going on with, if you have been following me, you know a while ago I told you there's some big news coming. It's coming pretty quickly. And the last week, everything has been like really winding down. So I will keep you posted on that very soon. I had my roots done the other day. Yesterday? I can't even think. Yesterday. It's extremely light and blonde. And I was saying, like, maybe in the fall, we'll see, but maybe just adding some low lights to it just to break it up a little bit. Like if I go like this, it kind of, you see how there's like dimension? It looks like low lights are in there. I don't know. What do you think about that? Let me know. You know, I like to change things up. So anyway, I'm gonna sit here right now with my L cup and I'm gonna watch the Vanderpump Rules finale because yep, I'm a Bravo freak. I love it. I love watching some of the people I know on the Housewives of New Jersey, no shocker, and I also love Vanderpump Rules. So I'm gonna go watch, okay? Mwah! I'll see you at the first fueling. All right, so it's fueling number 1 time. I'm going upstairs to get ready. I have the raisin oat bar. Oh my God, I am a hot mess, guys, but I'll look decent in just a minute. See you after I get dressed. Did I make the bed? Yes, I made the bed. Okay, see you in a bit. I'm out to do some food shopping. Gonna go to BJ's, ShopRite, and pick up a bunch of things again for the upcoming week. Sunday, though, we have a surprise birthday party for a friend of ours. So I don't know what the food scenario is going to be there. So I think what I'm going to wind up doing is having my lean and green before we go to this party. It's an outdoor barbecue-ish kind of thing. And I'm sure there'll be stuff I can have, but I'm just being very particular with weighing everything. And I just don't want anything in this 30 days to deviate me whatsoever, because something as small as that, with how fragile I have been, could potentially lead me in another direction, and I don't want to go there. So we are going to go, and I say we because I'm just waiting for Brittany to come out of work. We're going to go right from here. She's always such a great addition to my shopping trips because I've been bringing her food shopping since she's a baby. She knows where everything is. She knows what I'm looking for. She helps me. She's just such a great person. I love my daughter. And I want to keep my lean and greens simple. I've been just doing simple. A protein and a veggie and a healthy fat if needed. That's it. And I haven't really been using much cheese at all. Maybe 1 laughing cow every couple days. I've just really been watching the processed things. I've really been sticking to either, full fat butter or olive oil as my healthy fat choices. I really have, and maybe a little bit of avocado here and there, but I haven't been adding the processed salad dressings, and I'm staying away from all of that. I figured 30 days, what's the worst that happens? In 30 days, I go back to it. The only thing processed, though, that I have been having is, like you saw this morning, I had, for the first time, a cup of coffee with the light creamer. And actually, it's funny because it tasted so good, But you know, when you stay away from the sweet, how when you have it, even though it's artificial, it like wakes you up and you almost want something else sweet. Now, again, the process, right? When I say I've been staying away from process, clearly Optavia is processed. I'm talking about all of the other things. Yes, Optavia is processed, heavily processed, I might add. And so that's it. But you know, like, I really wonder sometimes, you know, does eating a lot of the Optavia fuelings, the ones that are sweet, like the brownie and the shakes and things, because they're so sweet, I have been like wondering if that's sometimes the cause of me wanting sweet. You know, sometimes when you get that taste in your mouth. So I have been really trying hard to have the sweet fuelings if I want early. That's why I had the brownie for breakfast the other day. And as nighttime comes, I don't so much have that. So at night, like last night, my last fueling was mac and cheese. The one before that was the potatoes. They're not sweet. I used to always end the day with a brownie, a shake, the pudding. And sometimes, because I usually end my day somewhere between 6 and 7, somewhere around like 9, 10 o'clock, I would want something sweet. And I always thought, like, does that piggyback off of my last fueling? Because my brain is like, oh, you just had sweet and now I want more. What do you guys think? Leave a comment below and tell me what you think. Let's head over to the grocery store. Seriously, can you believe I forgot to film in there? I was like a kid in a candy store, walking up and down the aisles, grabbing what I needed, and went, oh my God, I didn't film. So guess what? Welcome to the little mini grocery haul. These are some things I picked up at BJ's. Did not go to the other grocery store, just BJ's today, and I want to show you what I got to set myself up for success for the next couple of days. One thing that I do want to let you know is at night sometimes, probably around the 4th feeding time, I will go for the tomato herb pasta. I had a couple of boxes given to me way back when, so I've rediscovered them. That used to be one of my favorite fuelings a couple of years ago, but what I started to do was add bulk to it in form of an optional snack rather than a veggie. So the optional snack that I've been choosing is celery. You can cut 3 of these ribs. One of these is a rib. You can have 3 of these a day as an optional snack. And believe it or not, one of these is more than enough inside a fueling. So you can technically add 1 rib to 3 different fuelings throughout the day and still get in your and still get in your 3 servings of veggies on top of this. So if you struggle with hunger, sometimes we do because the calories are very, very low, feel free to do this trick. It's great. I do it. I do it almost all the time. And I used to want to add in like a serving of veggies. And then I thought to myself, why waste it? Why not do it this way? Because celery fills you up a ton, right? Because it's fibrous, it's filling, and it's mostly water. Instead of wasting the veggies from your lean and green, try this. I'm telling you, it's a great hack. The next thing I got was 2 of these mini cucumbers. These guys are so good, and I'm going to tell you something. If you use the fat-free Greek yogurt, you can use that in your day. You can use it as part of a lean and green, or you can use it other ways. But if you add a little bit of cucumber and dill to some yogurt, it makes a really nice snack. I also like these in my salads, my lean and greens. You are also allowed 3 pickle spears, I believe, as an optional snack. Why I don't always choose pickles is because they're jacked with sodium. But what is a pickle? It's a cucumber minus all that other junk. So you could technically have one of these as an optional snack as well. Lots of tidbits. What do you say? my next vegetable is something that I always get. This is the 50-50 mix. It's half spring mix, half spinach. Comes in a big tub. I know most stores carry it, but this whole big thing was only $4 where I am, which is really a steal. Another really good veggie are these. Oh, these are so good. They are, if you like heirloom tomatoes, these are just the mini ones. Look at that. See those purple ones, the colors in there? Oh, these tomatoes are amazing. I like these when I make my big egg white omelet. When I make, it's supposed to be 14 egg whites. That's just, it's too much for me in one sitting. So sometimes I'll split it up throughout the day, which you can do. You can even make 14 egg whites and split it up into 3. So you can have it spread out throughout the day. If you're having one of those hungry days, you might want to have it all at once, what have you. But these are so good inside those omelets. Along with that spring mix, because there's baby spinach, you can also add that, and I love it. I did buy a bag of those little mini avocados. Remember my Trader Joe's haul? I still have them. The problem is, for whatever reason, like an idiot, I put them in the refrigerator the day I got them, and they weren't ripe yet. So now they've been out on my counter in my little bread bowl here for at least 5 days, and they're still not ripe. So I got these again. These are really good. One of these little containers is almost, it's slightly over what one serving of a healthy fat would be. So if you are having something that is a leanest, I would suggest using this because you can easily use a whole one and not waste. It's basically just mashed up avocado, some lemon juice, salt, and pepper. And I know many, many different stores carry these. They're just great, and I've been using these for years. For years! All right, and then I cannot live without this stuff. Cauliflower rice. This whole big thing at BJ's was under $8. There's, let me see, 4 pounds of it next to my head. Look at this. There's a whole bunch of mini bags in here, and one bag is a full 3 servings, which makes my day so easy. I've weighed it out 1,000 times. I don't even do it anymore. I just steam it in my microwave, cut it open, and pour it in a bowl, and that's how I choose to eat it. So moving on to protein. Another tip I'm going to give you of how I'm kind of making things a little bit different during this 30 days of not weighing myself is I notice I have a tendency to like voluminous, like volume. And doing that with the leanest proteins are such a good way to feel really satiated. But what I'm starting to see is it's actually in some ways working against me because I feel like I'm totally stretching out my stomach when I eat like a huge, like 7 ounces of fat-free or 99% lean ground turkey, a bag of cauliflower rice, maybe some olive oil, maybe some avocado, the celery throughout the day. It's just a lot. So I know that healthy fat is really good for us, but let's say you don't want to add a healthy fat. You can do it through your protein choices. You don't have to do the leanest all the time. So I went with a 93% lean ground turkey. And the plan with this is to do a bunch of little meatballs, just kind of like the Trader Joe's meatballs, except I'm making them myself. I'm gonna make them into 1 ounce cooked serving size meatballs, and then I'm gonna put 5 of them individually in a freezer Ziploc, and I'm gonna make a ton of bags and throw them in my freezer. This way, when it's time for a lean and green, all I have to do is whip out that bag of meatballs, throw them in the microwave for a few seconds, and my lean and green is done. This 93% lean ground turkey, you're only allowed, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's 5 ounces, hence the 5 meatballs, right? But it has the fat already in it, so you don't have to add it. And sometimes, believe it or not, that's enough to keep you full as opposed to what I was just talking about, that big voluminous meal. I mean, don't get me wrong. Sometimes you want like a nice voluminous meal, but other times we can get it with the healthy fat built in the meat. So don't always run to your leanest. Enjoy some of the things that are the lean and the leaners. There's so many foods that we kind of overlook, but anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. And then with that same mentality, I got a pack of 85% lean burgers. Why? Because on the weekends, Jess and I like to go out, use our grill, and even during the week, but especially on the weekends. So I got a bunch of burgers, so I can have a burger, I can have a salad next to it, I can have the cauliflower, I can have the cucumbers, the tomato. I can make a tomato cucumber salad with a little EVOO. Well, actually, technically you can't with the burger, but I mean, at the end of the day, is it really gonna kill you to put a little bit? Maybe, maybe not. So maybe the cucumber tomato salad, a little bit of red onion, some salt, pepper, maybe just a little bit of vinegar, whatever. A little bit of these mozzarella balls. These are so good. Haven't really had dairy other than the creamer in the last week, but I bought these because the whole family likes them, but I might combine 1 or 2 of these little balls with some tomato, cucumber, red onion, and top my burger with it. And if I don't want to do that, I got this because I love Swiss cheese and mushrooms on top of a burger. I also picked up 2 of these. You know, I've been trying to stay away from coffee, but sometimes it's just really hard. And sometimes I want an iced coffee, you know, like with a shake in it or something. So this is just easy, and it's only 1 container, so not that bad. And then I got a big bag of garbage bags, a big box of garbage bags, because we needed them. So that's the little mini haul. These are some things, like I said, that'll set me up for success. That is the key. Meal prep. So I'm going to have the burgers. They're already meal prep, technically. I'm going to make some meatballs out of the ground turkey. Maybe make a few ground turkey burgers, even though it's just the shape is different, but sometimes you just want a burger. And I'm going to chop up the cucumbers, put them in Ziplocs, cut up the celery, put them in Ziplocs. This way it's grab and go, right? It's easy. So make your days easy. And that's it. So hope you like the little mini grocery haul. I'm going to go have my second fueling now. It's 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I've only had the one this morning. I'll see you at the next fueling. Bye, guys. So got those meatballs into the air fryer, and I'll pack them up and show you how I do that in the next video. But in the meantime, here's my second fueling. It's 5 ounces of ground turkey. I made it into a burger, put it over 2 servings of the spring mix and 1 serving of the tomatoes, a little bit of dressing, and there's no added fat because the turkey has the fat already included. So yum. Can't wait to dive into this and enjoy it. And oh my God, it looks so good. All right, I'll see you at fueling number 3. I am brewing a cup of coffee. I'm having number 2 today. I need it. It's crazy today. But I made a chocolate chip cookie. This is fueling number 3. And I'm going to have that with some coffee and another tablespoon of creamer. So that will give me 2 condiments used for the day so far. Yeah, so I'm going to go enjoy my cookie.
Here's to the good days. Here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then
Alright guys, it's time for the next fueling. I'm going to have sour cream and chive. Hello, I can't even remember. Sour cream and chive mashed potatoes. I have to take a ride. It's almost about an hour away. So I'm going to also make the red bean chili, and I'm going to take it with me in my thermos. Let me show you. All right, so I bought this little thermos at Dick's. It's actually really good. It has a really good seal. It's all stainless steel. Whatever the name of this brand is, that's what it is. Actually, let's look on the bottom here. Hydro Flask. So this is a 20 ounce. And And when I make something hot, like the chili, this is the perfect way to transport it. So I'm gonna make it as the directions say, and I'm gonna take it with me. So this will wind down the night. And as you see, the last two fuelings are going to be more savory than sweet. And that should help me stick to plan. So the weekend is upon us. Thank you for watching today's video. And please remember, we can do this. Yes, we can. As long as we do it together. Me and you and me together. Why? Because 2023 is our year and we're gonna make our goals come true. All right? I will see you in the next video. Mwah! Bye, guys.